Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Nightcap Knowledge every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm yours truly, Tanya Boyd Cannon. We have Mr. Mac and DJ George Chuck tonight with us. So we're going to go ahead and get this, govern ourselves accordingly. It's Nightcap Knowledge. If you want to know more about me, you can visit me at tanyaboydcannon.com for all of my events, shows, and so much more. Hemp World South, no medical card needed. The first therapeutic hemp CBD relaxation lounge in Jackson, Mississippi. The Epps Institute, Healing the Entire You, has a ton of events going on in Jackson, Mississippi and surrounding areas. To learn more, log on to epsinstitute.org. If you're ever in New Orleans, stop over at Chapter 4. Chef Good Place and his whole team have it like 4 flat tires goes down every time we're in the building. So stop over at Chapter 4. Mississippi School of Health Services and Career. Begin your career in healthcare today. If you want to get your career jump started, Mississippi School of Health Services and Career is yours. The Mississippi Black Business Expo has so much that they've been doing, that they're continuing to do. Save the date, 11/11/23, not 11, 11/11/23. Save the date for Mississippi Black Business Expo, presented by Higher Purpose at Tougaloo College. The Feel Good Friday, 2-for-1 Club, and so much more at Hemp World South. Friday, be at Hemp World South for that 2-for-1, because baby, let me tell you something. Those slushes go so hard. I can already say, I haven't had mine yet, but I already know based on what I've been hearing, get there, be there. All day, 2-for-1 Fridays at Hemp World South. It's going down this weekend, baby. It's going down in Tougaloo, Mississippi. It's a Tougaloo weekend. I'm trying to make sure I can get my schedule so I can get over to the tailgate, jump on stage and have fun with y'all. All kind of ways. Tougaloo College weekend. It is a national weekend in Tougaloo, Mississippi. It's Tougaloo College Alumni Weekend. And I think with all being said, it's time to get the show started. If y'all ready, sit back, relax. Go ahead and put the kids to bed. Put something on your head before you go to bed. Are y'all ready? Let's go.
Matt got the bongo. He got that nigga got the L bongo. Hey man, hey. Yeah.
What going, everybody? What going?
What up, though?
Those were my Oreos.
Ooh,
Okay, get out. Go ahead, just take them.
took the Oreos. I gotta change my mind.
Hey, hey,
You know,
hey, long
Oreos are vegan, man.
I
Which
know.
Oreos you like the most? Which one?
Huh?
OG Oreo or the
Oh
vanilla?
yeah.
You know what? That's a challenge because the vanilla Oreos are good. They are really good.
So we go through that same problem, Tanya. The Oreos are vegan, but that's the only cookie that Jay and I eat, but Jamie eat all cookies. So
Oh,
so you like, what happened to the cookies? It's a family pack. I haven't ate any.
it's a
Oh,
family pack.
yeah,
she
for the
she said
family.
she part of the family.
All
So
right.
she
Right.
divulged. Like not I digress. No, she divulged into that family pack. But you know, Nutter Butter is also vegan. The shortbread cookies by Nabisco are vegan.
Oh, those are great.
Um, so it's a ton of it. And then those little thin cookies. John was telling me about those little thin cookies. He was like, "Listen,
The
don't
little
eat
thin
just
cookie?
yeah. It's a lemon cookie.
I
Oh
They
need
yeah,
that.
come in like
little
I need
pack.
yeah, a little paper pack or something like that, like a refillable or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
we
they
got
have
to
like it's like a green pack. It's a green, and they have like a green, a white. This dude,
This man. Hold
what?
on. Let me go and highlight you. Oh, here you go. What you want to tell us what you drinking tonight, Mac?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. So Chuck, get used to this.
Is that telling me to prepare for the weekend?
This is it right here. Oh, look. What oh,
Me
you read?
me me and this bottle right here.
You read it. Be ye.
y'all
Finish
have
it, Tanya.
fun.
Be
Well,
I got
ye.
I got be I got water. I got water.
this is also
Abu.
water. This is water.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
listen.
I got some of
This
that too.
I got what's today's date? The 10th.
Yeah.
I got 21 more days.
Oh Lord, no. No. No.
Listen, I know I'm doing well. I was sitting at the bar talking to Eve, and then I was sitting at another bar, and then she was like, "What you drinking?" I said, "A mocktail." Like I'm doing this thing. Like
There you
it's
go.
serious. It's
There you go.
serious.
That's what's up.
Well,
Yeah.
for those who are paying attention, this show is rated black and uncensored, real talk, real issues, and real solutions. And we're
Yes,
gonna tell like a TI is. Ain't no telling what we not gonna say because
friend.
this is the Tougaloo family weekend.
Ew, ew.
Uh, uh, what she said
That's
she
where you
drinking?
go.
What?
The
Vodka and
vodka and
friend.
Fran for me.
She must mean crayon, unless Fran is something different.
It's crayon, but that F slipped and put because
Cause she had
she
too
had
she
too
had more
many
vodka than
vodkas and
crayon.
crayon.
Right. She had more vodka than crayon. I'm done.
When, when the nightcappers that had more drinks than the nightcap host. God, dog.
Drinking that vodka and Fran, I mean cran.
What?
Hola, drinking that vodka and Fran, I mean cran.
Oh Lord, that's the wrong frau. Where
I
they came from?
can't.
Where they came from? Where they
I
come
don't
from?
know, but I wasn't ready for it.
Oh Lord, that's the wrong frau. Where they come from, Mac?
He
The
trying to
wrong
think.
prayer. The
Yeah, the
wrong
wrong.
prayer.
That's the wrong frau.
Not prayer. The wrong
The
prayer.
I don't
wrong
know
frau.
where they come from.
I ain't gonna tell you. You gotta figure it out. Somebody tell us in the comments. That's the wrong frau.
That's the
Boy, he was
wrong
praying
prayer.
hard too, boy.
He was praying hard, not
He was
praying.
praying
He
hard.
was praying. Wow.
I gotta figure out what this is.
Go ahead, do your mental health while you trying to think through.
Oh Lord, that's the
Man.
wrong frau.
It sounds like either Sid Entertainer or Steve Harvey did that. Just by the way you said it.
Well, it's time for Mac's mental health minute. Mr. Mac, how you doing?
God.
I'm
Man.
messing with you now. I'm messing with you now, buddy.
Yeah, I was doing good until Chuck just hit me with that one, man. We got so many different things that have been happening, um, and we always want to remind people of some goodies, right? We always reflect on different things. Like right now, it's mental health awareness, right? So I want to keep it very, very simple. Um, that know your different strong points, right? Don't be afraid to talk to others. Don't be afraid to find a person that you can bounce information off of. Don't be afraid to ask for assistance, right? If you feel that something is not going right, or if you've been feeling a certain way for a certain amount of time, uh, don't feel afraid to ask someone, right? And if you know someone that's already seeking services, talk to them and ask them who they talk to. Because one thing about it, we know everybody don't take their codes the same, right? So you know you're very um, it's very hard to find someone that you can talk to, especially depending on if you live in different areas, small towns. The confidentiality is not the same. So you really, really got to find someone, but find someone to talk to when you've been feeling sad for long periods of time. Are you feeling like someone is always watching you? You have different, symptoms of paranoia. Um, if you're just not feeling yourself, right? If you usually upbeat and it's different things, so talk to someone, and if nothing else, reach out and Google different mental health hotlines and services in your area. But this is a serious thing, right? And we always try to encourage folks to be their best you, but also we encourage folks to reach out and find assistance. So that's my mental health minute is to don't be afraid to check in with somebody, right? And check in the shows like this, check in the podcast on YouTube, find someone that can give you some advice and help point you in the right direction. All right, that is it.
Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that.
Now, Tanya, what was you laughing at?
Because you were talking about old girl Tamika having too much vodka and friend. You said don't be afraid.
You need to drink. See, the thing about it, when you're not drinking, you catch everything else that somebody else do.
Oh my god.
Go
I was
pour you a
like,
glass
wait.
of wine.
I said, what did he say? Don't feel afraid.
Afraid.
Don't feel afraid.
Have
Man,
you
look.
had a beverage today, Mac? Like what?
You play too
Uh,
much.
I told you that bottle ain't empty for nothing. Somebody come and look at this.
Where your bottle at? Get your bottle. Break it out.
Listen, I had it. I was so let me tell you, my bottle had breast milk, cereal, and
What?
fruit in there for Harmony. Because I was feeding Harmony.
Out of
And
your bottle?
no, it was no, I was holding her, but he said get a bottle. I
Oh,
had her bottle. So I had
oh,
her bottle, right? But it was funny because I had Harmony on the sofa in her swing and I was feeding her. And this is my music and entertainment check-in because I'm gonna segue to why I'm saying this.
mm-hmm,
But she was I was playing some Nina Simone earlier because I was holding her, she was staring at Nina's mural behind me.
mm-hmm,
And and so then I said, well, let's listen to some Nina. So I turned something on. And then right after that, Etta James came on live. So
mm-hmm,
she was singing I'd Rather Go Blind, like I'd never heard. Because
mm-hmm.
I hear people singing it, but I'd never heard her sing this song like that.
Yeah.
And so I was singing, I said, I'd rather. Harmony went, ah. I said, I'd rather. She went, ah. So as I was feeding her mashed potatoes and fruit, I had a bottle, but I said all that to say, I find enjoyment in, especially today, because it's not just mental health awareness, but Tamika talked about International Day for Global Mental Health Education, Awareness,
Mm-hmm,
and Advocacy against a lot of social stigmas. And we're going to talk about some of those things tonight. But we also celebrated the life today of one of New Orleans legends, now ancestor Russell Baptiste, who I had a chance to stop over by his tribute concert that took place. His dad and his uncle put on for him. His brother, I mean his brothers, and it was such a beautiful thing to see so many people coming together. I was masked up because I just have to make sure I'm staying safe as well.
yeah.
But it was beautiful because I was telling his dad, Russell and I, it was always comical because we found so much enjoyment and healing in music. And music has been just that. And so for the entertainment check-in, I would ask the question to everyone, what song is your go-to song for that mental health check-in? Like, what is that song that you want to, if you're on some Crucial Conflict, if you're on some Kendrick Lamar, if you're on some, some yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, or some Roy Hargrove, some Nina Simone, some Donald Lawrence. Like, what is your go-to song that gets you balanced?
Well, you got it in my head now.
I know. What is that song that gets you balanced? I know for me, when I'm stressing, Kendrick Lamar is my go-to. Like, if I'm stressing, the cadences, the nuances of genres, through his melodically of him rapping over on top of that, it's just married together so beautifully. And then recently I got into this song called Shucks. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's Janae Aiko. And she says, calm down. She says this throughout the entire song. Trigger. The song is called Trigger. And so that's one of my new go-to songs, because when I sense it, I have to immediately turn on something that's going to balance me out. So what is your go-to song? You can put them in the comments. Mac, Chuck, what do you guys listen to?
Mac, you don't know? This joker listen to the radio. He just got the radio on in the background all the time.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess you say I would really like the 70s. I like some Curtis Mayfield. I like radio, and because I'm not a big fan of all these different shows you can put on I like regular radio because it's informative. It lets you know what's going on locally, and especially when they used to play local artists, right? They used to play local artists on the radio. But for me, I guess it depends on what you just said, like when you're switching gears, and different songs remind you of different things. For me, I go back and forth between hardcore rap and blues, and I like some Southern soul, but I'm talking about blues, like Muddy Waters type of blues, right? And it's funny you said this, because last week we did Freedom Summer at Offbeat. And if you're in Offbeat, then shout out to Young Venom and Offbeat. They playing stuff from the 45, from everything from some Coltrane to some early hip hop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's what we need. And I would say that's my balance. That's the type of stuff that, going to a place like that where you're not hearing the traditional whatever, you're hearing something that still like it took a lot of time to complement, to compose, compile these different songs together. And it's something that it really is relaxing, right? When you're hearing something different, when you can hear these different strings, you can hear these different instruments, call them out. So, oh yeah, he's playing a cornet, whatever the case may be. I like, that's sometimes we want that, because for all of us, we are in too many environments where the bass is like just shaking the room or shaking the stage, and you more in a groove. You really not sitting back, actually listening to the words and feeling the beat in the instrument. So that's So I'm always gonna throw me some UGK and some 8-Ball MJG.
Of course,
I like that era of rap.
Oh, in the club, showing love, shaking up.
That would be one of your favorite UGKs.
No, my favorite. I'll be your oblige if you step outside. Space Age Pimpin' is mine.
That's 8-Ball MJG.
Oh yeah,
8-Ball MJG. But I would say UGK is one day you hear, one day you're gone. That song is always gonna be relevant.
That was Tila. Hoes in the Globe.
Yep.
Okay,
right. Okay, my bad.
That was not.
I just know it's one of my favorite songs. Okay,
yeah. I mean, that's a good one. That's a good one. For me, I would say Youth Choir Greatest Hits.
Youth Choir?
Yeah, think about all the songs that you sang when you was in the youth choir. I'm talking about John P. Key.
Hezekiah Walker.
Hezekiah Walker. Like what's my boy name that wrote Total? Huh?
Trigger by Janae Aiko. It's by Janae Aiko. Trigger.
Yeah, put the link in there. Put the
All
link
right,
in
let me
there.
grab it. Let me
Put
grab
the link
it.
in there.
But you were saying what song?
Total Praise. Who wrote Total Praise? That Donald Lawrence?
No, that
No.
is bright skin. I see his face.
Hold on.
I see his face.
But that's my. Those are the songs and the things that I like. John P. Key, Jesus is real.
Yeah.
Like he's able.
Yeah.
Like if I'm feeling as though I am overwhelmed, he's able. It's like all right, God, if God is in you, then you are able. And then boy, you put that 1, 2, 3, he's able. And then you be like, and then you your work. And then you feel empowered after that. Thank you. I'm about to play some of that when I get off of here.
Chuck is an old school Q that will hop to anything.
Listen.
If it's a beat, like they say about segment will step to anything, Chuck will hop to. You know what, Tanya? Let's do this.
Listen,
wait. Name the genres.
Wait. He said old school. Wait, Chuck, because I'm right with you because I've been playing old school Hezekiah Walker.
Oh.
Like what? I've been playing all of my life. I'll never know you to fail. You remain the same, and wonderful is your name. Yeah. So, but you saying, Mac? You said name the genres, which as far as
like they say for instance, what's your favorite or one of your favorite gospel songs? Hardcore rap, R&B.
All right.
blues.
So, but that's hard though because I don't think it'll be just one.
I said name one. Just name one. It's not your favorites, and I said one of your favorites.
One that come to mind.
So gospel is gonna be always what I've been listening to recently is Hezekiah Walker. Wonderful is your name. Hardcore rap.
Why got to be hardcore rap? Like,
let me tell you why. My mind's playing tricks on me.
Cause we ain't talking about this fruity booty stuff that they playing right now. That just like I just
fruity booty.
No. This mama shit. This mama shit they got in that.
My mind's playing tricks on me. Is one of my good ones. Scarface. Soul is. I'm always gonna go to Aretha Franklin, Ashe, any of hers, Marvin Gaye, the Temptations, Michael Jackson for pop. My favorite song by Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. The Girl Is Mine.
Girl Is Mine.
Really?
Yeah. I like the changes in that one. Listen, Tamika, don't entertain him. Tamika, don't entertain him.
Oh God!
And Mr. Head Coach Sanders, don't entertain
Uncle Earl.
Uncle Earl.
You need to come jump. You need to come jump in on this call. We getting ready for homecoming. Y'all about to make me reroute my whole schedule.
Cause we ain't got no money for you. We ain't got no money. You better go with the money. Go where the money resides.
I put a tilt bucket on stage.
That's right.
Hey,
that's right.
I don't know any.
Look at this,
Have my merch ready for extra large. I just have my merch ready.
The DJ gonna have a tip. I got you. Oh, Earl in my life.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Yeah, that's
Lady in My Life is dope. Country. If we're gonna talk about country, let me tell you who's really rocking some stuff. I like Carrie Underwood, but Miley Cyrus is really on this thing.
I ain't heard no Miley Cyrus.
Miley, Miley is the goddaughter of Dolly Parton, and Dolly Parton could sing her tail off.
Yeah, she can. So
Miley is Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter,
right?
And she has this song, "I Can Buy Myself Flowers."
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
But just the maturity in her voice. She's really taking the country pop scene to another level because
I can see
that. Treaty and War. It's a black couple that are country. They're killing the game in the country.
Really?
The country music scene, Chapel Hart, like the black black community is really stepping up. You know,
K. Michelle is venturing into country,
and she sounds good.
She
sounds really good. I mean, I tried to I tried to do that one time, but I don't like the way my mind. I don't like where it
Nah,
sounds.
nah,
You
leave that
know.
alone. Leave that to the
Let's see. In New Orleans, I can't. It's
in New Orleans.
in New Orleans.
Oh, in New Orleans.
See what I mean? Yeah, yeah,
You
Whoa,
ain't got enough twang. You ain't got
yeah.
enough twang.
New Orleans.
You
I don't
ain't got
have that.
enough twang. You
It
ain't
said
got that southern
Tamika said
twang.
my sister said check out "Change Me" by Justin Bieber. Listen, I thought about "Change Me, Oh God" by Tamla Man. That's when I saw "Change," but I saw Bieber coming after that. That ain't that one.
Be
Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna check out "Change Me." Justin, Justin been doing this thing too. But I think that's enough, Mac. And if we talk about jazz, I mean,
Oh
listen,
man.
we can get all day into some Roy Hargrove. That's been like in heavy rotation in my playlist. Roy Hargrove, Miles Davis, Thelonious Monk. In
Come
fact,
on.
I just sat with Delphio Marcellus
hard on you.
today, and Andrew Baham as we're getting ready to record a new album next month. So it's been a lot of yeah.
What about you, Chuck?
In terms of country, I like
Big butts like oh sorry.
Wait a minute.
I like some Trace Atkins. Some George Strait. Like that's some old school country right there. Um there's a song I'm trying to think of who actually sings it. I got my DJ software open and I played it this weekend. It's a great wedding song. I'm in the wrong library. Let's see. It's called Holy. High Off Loving You. Holy, 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 holy. I'm high. I'm loving you.
Yeah, I
High.
heard that.
Yeah, I like that one. And I really like because blues and country are really, really similar. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
when you're gonna talk bugs, what happened to you, but when we're doing a lot of weddings, I get exposed to a lot of country songs um that are more so about the love that people have for each other. So for the country, we got that. For rap, man, it's always going to be Outkast. It's always going to be Outkast. And I can throw in Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music for your trunk. The double album, The Love Below and Speaker Box. I can't never go wrong with that. And if I had to throw in another album, it would probably be T.I. Paper Trail. And then on the jazz side, I'd probably say Miles Davis, my Miles Davis playlist, not necessarily a particular album, but like my Miles Davis essentials. Those are always great. And then there's this chill vibe playlist I have. I put it in the list in the comments, but there's it's like the chill step type of vibe where they redo hip hop and then they make it into some really really cool background music that is not overpowering, but it kind of just allows you to do what you're doing and not necessarily have to sing, but it gives you a familiar vibe. So it's not like, all right, I'm ready to party and get crunk, set it out. It's more so you got to focus on what you're doing, and then let's put this music in the background that gives you a hint of what you know, but you can focus on the new thing that you're working on. So we did jazz, we did country, we did hip hop, we did some gospel. On the soul side, man, ooh, you can't go wrong with Maze featuring Frankie Beverly for me.
All day.
You like, oh my god, like that the instrumentation, and then Frankie's voice.
He'll be here. He'll be here November 3rd.
Oh, for real?
Yep. I
That's
got a
what's
show that night, and I didn't realize, but he'll be in New Orleans. I think it's like one of his last stops.
man.
Yeah.
My Frankie. Still
Got
get
to.
that white cap. You gotta lay it on down there.
Yeah, what you got, Matt? Earl Sanders say speaker box hitting beach.
Oh yeah, Hidden Beach. I remember Jones put us on Hidden Beach.
Yeah.
Them unwrap volume, everything.
Yep.
Rap is boss.
I would say blues. Man, I grew up listening to a lot of BB King. So, you know, one of the things you think about was let the good time roll, because he tell you when you're dead, you're gone. So
Yeah.
that has a whole lot of meaning to it, you know. So I grew up listening to the Together for the First Time, BB King and Bobby Bland. I like stories, so I like stuff that tell a story.
Yeah.
That kind of tell you how they walked it through or whatever. And I like for country, it's gonna be real odd for country. It's gonna be uh, the Gambler, Kenny Rogers, the Gambler.
Okay.
I watch with, a lot of westerns. I like the Gambler that tells the story. Um, I like crazy thing about it is what's the name of the damn song? Godly, forgot the name of it, but the chorus is "The Devil in the House of the Rising Sun."
Uh-huh.
The
I
fiddle of the
listen
song,
about.
man, that's crunk. That's I like, stuff like, yeah,
Mhm.
they're going back and forth talking about the devil battling for you. So I like that. I'm not a I don't know no new gospel. Uh, I know old school gospel, so I like Eyes on the Sparrow. Um, I would I definitely like that
So you,
song.
you don't know no Ty Tribbett?
I don't know who that is. I don't listen to gospel. I listen to I know old school gospel. I don't know none of the new gospel. Um, but I do like the song from Fighting Temptations. I like that song. I like that. Uh, yep, I like that song. And the other song I like for gospel would be Grandma's Hands. That's one of my
Oh,
favorites. Yeah,
Bill
so
Willie
you know,
Grandma's.
so you
yeah,
know that's not even considered gospel.
It's not
That's
I
considered.
know,
that's
but
soul.
I like that song. That song is more gospel to me than anything else. You know, I guess
Used
because
to
that's what took
take
me
me
to church.
church on Sunday.
That's what took me to church.
Grandma's hand.
uh,
Even though
for
having a
Carry
sweat.
so well.
hardcore rap, for me, I like it's between 8 Ball and it's
Oh,
like what
you
Chuck
did say
said.
that.
A
Yeah.
Ball and MJ, 8 Ball, MJG, and UGK. I can just put it in UGK greatest hits and just let it ride. You know.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, I got something to add. I have become a Tribe Called Quest fan. Like
Hmm.
I remember listening to it. Like my brother had some of that stuff, and like the leaders of the new school and all of that. But I've
Yeah.
definitely become a Tribe fan like later in life.
I like LL. I like Lauren Hill.
I can say most deaf. I'm later in life. I fell in.
Uh, Black
I
Star. Like
yeah
I need another Black Star album. I don't know if it's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah
I live quietly. Most Def need that.
yeah.
yeah. But I have to listen to it.
With your ears on.
Nah, it has to be because the frequencies. Like I've been really this one. I talk about this class I'm taking right now in grad school about
Mhm.
indigenous sound, and it really has opened. I was telling my daddy that today. It really has opened my eyes to hear visually and sonically because often we say you can hear with your ears, but your eyes still has that sensory to bleed over into understanding what is being transferred.
Yeah.
And so I've been on these binaural beats of just focusing. And so most definitely
What is binaural? Like I
so
hear
so
two and then what you talking about?
so binaural is when one ear hears one frequency or sound, the other ear hears another one. The brain deciphers what it hears to create something new.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So it those frequencies range between no less than 15 and no more than 40. And those frequencies that range within that help you to just stay focused. It's that monotone sound, but because you're listening to it sonically open, if
Mm-hmm.
you were to cover your ear to hear, you would hear something differently if one ear was covered. So I've been listening to that because a lot of the music I've been listening to. I've met an amazing artist, Anaí, who's from the Mapuche tribe out of Chile.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. So come out of that one. Go back to when you research about it, because that one is heavy censored or heavy sensory because of the graphics. So to look at it and to listen will really sometimes will make you a bit nauseous. Scroll down. It's going to be a big circle. Keep going. Keep going. Right there where the purple circle is. So that's the first one I started listening to.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just sit still, you can listen to it before you go to bed. It really sets your brain waves just to allow you to relax and focus.
You
I was
mind if we
able
listen
to.
to a little bit of it now?
Oh no, turn it on. Let's hear it.
Let's see. Let me make sure I did that right. Oh Lord, that's the wrong fry. And so this is like different from sleep sounds.
Exactly. So this is mainly to help you and listen, I'm not certified. I just know from testimonial from myself. I have sat still for 2.5 hours and did not know time had passed until the video stopped. I had finished almost 2 papers, finished doing some reading, did some cleaning in the house, just on this wavelength. And one thing for me, because we're talking about mental health day, like what that looks like for what I've really given myself permission to do is to take the time that I need, and also giving myself gratitude for accepting that I need to take that time, right?
Yeah.
And so that wavelength of me just sitting, and I don't know where this came from. I believe in
Also,
God. I believe in
this ain't,
spirit.
you didn't get like this stuff in the classroom. This is
This
okay.
I was just sitting still one day and something told me to look up lower level frequencies, because in the past I would think the higher the frequency, the more your focus would be, but it's the lower the frequency,
Yeah, I can see
right?
that.
Because the higher really takes you on a different level of intensity. And so the lower frequency, but it's also still reverse, because the lower the frequencies, the more you are focused. Whereas the higher the frequencies, the less you are focused. At the same time, you still can get something done. It doesn't mean you're doing it right. And so it's just like I said, this is something that I believe spiritually, ancestors, spirit led me to sit still, because some things have happened where I took a mental health break from school. And I could share, I had a student brought a weapon, some things to school, aimed it at me, threw it at me, bullets discharged. And the school, I told them I needed a break. And they tried to change the narrative of what really happened. I'm holding them accountable. So I haven't been at the school since September 14th. What that looked like for me was, I worked 12 years in law enforcement, former law enforcement. I've also worked in a classroom, combined with that, almost over 20 years in education, because I taught in the prison as well. Never had I had something happen like this until I was at school. And so I'm holding the school accountable, because you can't sweep what happened. I was in the room. I witnessed it and another teacher witnessed it. You can't sweep what happened under the rug. And I'm not going to allow you to. So when I told them I needed a mental health day, I said, no, I need a break. I can't, because I found myself having a panic attack that same night, the next day. And I found myself in the bottle consistently drinking down because I could not place what was going on. And that's aside from my own other personal things that are happening.
Yeah.
So I had to do a short-term disability mental health leave. And so I ended up seeing some staff and things like that. And I was telling my therapist, I said, it's unfortunate that people feel like they can dictate what your mental health leave looks like because they see you happy. They see you at a festival. They see you enjoying times with your family. They see you dancing. That does not, denote the fact that this happened and I need time away from you. Because if I come back, we haven't dealt with the situation yet. It's still traumatizing. It's still sensitive. And the people, I got to work with the same people who lied. Nah,
you can't do that.
So all of these things, when things like this transpire, which was a question that I wanted to pose to you all tonight, what does a mental health break look like for you? Is it a day? Is it a week? Is it a month? Like, what does that look like for you?
Honestly, Mac, I definitely want to hear your answer. Like,
I was gonna say I want to hear yours, Chuck.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think people handle things differently. I think some people, when they hear break, they envision you somewhere with your, as the old folks say, with your foot's kicked up, right? Your break could be engulfing yourself into something else that you find relaxing that other folks might see as a chore. It could. I know we had a friend, Joseph Denson, who's an attorney in Meridian. He said he loves cutting grass. Cutting grass is his outlet. Cutting grass is him being able to deal with things, process, just losing himself in doing that landscaping work. So I think, depending on what the situation is, it could be something as simple as spending a couple of hours sitting out in the open under a tree, being able to process and reflect and think. Because a lot of times you're thinking about responsibilities and things that need to be done. So it's like, okay, we've always said, for me personally, I will always say, if I can get 30 minutes to myself, I can figure out something, how to address the situation.
Yeah.
So I think it just, like you said, it's the severity of the situation on what, because sometimes life is life, and then you don't get a break. You don't get a chance to say, I'm all right, I'm going to go over here for a week. It don't allow you to do that. So you learn how to take that small, okay, let me get a breather, decompress for a minute, and then, okay, now let me think through how I'm gonna handle this situation, what I need to do, and then work through it. And I think a lot of it is it's just working to resolve and to deal with the situation, or saying fuck it and then moving past, like, okay,
I got it out. Moving on.
them kids, and I'm going somewhere else, right, and starting fresh. Because going back to now thinking about my mental health minute, when I talk about stress, the first thing I tell you that there's a solution to stress is removing the source.
Yeah.
And so so if you can remove the source, it's just like, man, I'm so tired of, we got to work with it. You know what? All right, well, this is it. This is the last one. We done. We can solve that, right?
Yeah.
By saying that we done working with whatever we working with, and moving forward, and just dealing with the aftermath. But we started the show off talking about music. All of us are connected with music. Music is a way of escaping. Music is a universal language. So I think all of us use
I want to
music.
listen to some music right now.
You know what I'm saying, to help you with whatever may be going on, especially when you can't physically get away or go somewhere. So I would say music is one of my other things. I'm like what you talk about, low level. I like hearing, to focus. I cut on music to drown out background noise. So if the music is playing, even though it's music, it drowns out all the other stuff that I would pay attention to if I'm working on something. And what you're talking about, the low level, that's one of the mental health tricks. When someone is escalating and really aggressive, And instead of yelling and going back and forth trying to match their energy, you go lower. So if Tanya's having a break and going, I can't stand y'all, Tanya, and you like, and then after a while, you gonna find yourself getting to the point where, why are you whispering? Or are you gonna get lower? Because if I'm yelling with you, then you're gonna yell. But if I just stop and just look and just start saying, Tanya, if I get your attention, then it's going to, I can't hear you. Stop. Talk up. I can't hear you. And then now you stop focusing on what you were doing because now you're trying to hear me, but I'm talking so low. So that forces you to calm down and stop yelling so much so that you can actually hear what I'm saying. That's mine if you have a rapport with the person. So go ahead, Chuck.
I wasn't trying to say that. I was
just talking. You said, Chuck, you said you don't know. I don't think I feel. And that's something my therapist always, that's was one of my friends.
Your phrases.
She said, I said something I feel. She said, that's how I know you go to therapy. She said, because you don't say I think, you say I feel. And so I feel when you say I don't know is also a great answer because I feel when we try to map out what that looks like, it becomes, I know for me, it would become annoying trying to figure it out. Because Tamika asked me, what does a mental health break look like for me? I can say for sure, I stayed in bed all day Monday. I tried to stay in bed all day today. So sometimes it's just because Mission Impossible came out. The new Mission Impossible I've been waiting for.
Oh, really?
Yes, Equalizer 3 came out. I bought both of those. Like that's mental health like breaks for me to just lay in bed. To get on the road. I like driving. Driving is another mental health break. Taking the tops off my Jeep and just turn the music up and go. Yeah.
I do like to consume TV or movies that portray people figuring things out for themselves. So I guess like, he's able, things of empowerment. So I've never before now watched Insecure. And I remember when it first came out, all of the celebratory Facebook posts, the rave reviews that, our culture, our communities were allowing to be shared around Issa Rae's growth from the awkward black girl to now, this HBO deal with Insecure. And I have really appreciated, even though it's, based on the West Coast, I think you can see a lot of commonalities and you want this celebration to happen because these people are figuring things out. Like they're becoming more aware of themselves. Not only are they becoming aware of themselves, but they're also willing to, to call their friends out on things that they feel uncomfortable with, or like, look, I hope and I know that, we are here, but now, I'm a different person. And if you're truly my friend, then you need to allow me to be the person that I've grown to be, and don't judge me for having the capacity to grow past the person that we were when we were doing all the stupid shit. So I don't watch horror films. I don't watch scary movies. Chucky was on the other day and I was like, this is some bull fraganackle stuff. And I was like, I really thought,
let us pray.
Let us pray. Father God. But for real, man, I don't watch Saw. I don't like Chucky's the Michael Myers movies.
Yeah.
I could have did without him. Like I've seen a few of them. But I'm sick of him. Freddy, Jason. Yeah. But like when I can see somebody win in a movie, I'm with it.
Sabir say, Matt, you shaking your head. I remember us watching The Grudge in 17D.
Man, we watched a bunch of crap in 17D.
We watched a bunch
Some
of
of it
stuff.
shall not be, I'm sorry.
And then, I'm talking about The Grudge. What's the one where the girl come out the? Is that The Grudge? Where the girl come out the whale?
Oh,
come out the well.
Come out the TV.
Is that? Oh, that's no. Is that The Grudge?
Look at this nigga. Friday is the 13th. No, Friday.
It is.
Friday is homecoming.
Tamika,
Friday
you
is
gotta let us know
the Yard Boy block party.
But wait. Look what Sabir say. Mental health break. Gaming. People gotta die horribly in the last us. This Sabir.
He's such yes.
Usually born. Oh, Larry said, "What's up, Larry? Legged Obama, as Matt call you." The Ring. That's the name of the movie. The Ring.
The Ring. Yeah.
Hey, but Sabir likes Final Destination. He likes watching stuff like that.
I don't like that. They ain't do nothing for me, man.
Seeing a log crash through the cab of somebody's vehicle. And look, I can't. But see, goes back again to keeping certain things out of your mind and out of your spirit. Like you ain't got to wake up in the middle of the night shooting your house up because you think something in it because you done watch crazy shit on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, they have elevated these new horror films, bro. Like the hand or something. I was like, nope, won't be watching that.
No, not me.
I don't. Life is too real, right? You got stuff that's happening down the street. I don't need to be watching you do whatever. But here's another thing. It's some of these other movies that's not considered to be horror film, but they're very, very, very
risque,
bloody. You know what I'm saying? Like
bloody. Yeah.
It's just I'm talking about like gore, like Joker just reach and pull somebody's eyeball out, and you just looking like
grueling. Yeah.
What is this rated? What the hell are we watching?
Listen, now I'm
who in the hell left the gate open?
I love action pack, and look, everybody in the comment section, make sure you guys drop in the comments. Let us know what is your way. What does a mental health break look like for you? We're loving the movies and everything, but we also want to make sure that you guys are getting what you need tonight as well to have a mental health break. Because some of y'all kids should be in bed. Hallelujah.
Now, Tony, let's jump to since we're talking about movies. One of your go-to movies, that if I can watch this, I'm going to feel better once I watch this. Because another thing I talked about was laughter and picking one of your favorite or one of your movies. They really just kind of change the mood when you watch it. Like, even though you know every word, but when you watch it, usually it's like, this is my movie.
Man, I'm
my favorite movie.
Go ahead.
My favorite movie is Harlem Nights.
Okay.
I got like 3 copies. I got like 3 copies of Harlem Nights, right? I'm talking about we can go from you want me to kick his ass, boss? No kick ass, no kick ass Roberto. You want me to kick ass? He's like, no kick ass. All the way down to and everybody know the favorite alley fight scene between Quick and Vera.
Hold on.
Wow. Hiding from the children.
Listen, get it while you can get it.
Can be Jim.
I got to kick your ass right now.
Come on.
And afterwards, I don't want no hard feelings either. What the fuck is wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You done accused me of stealing. The only thing I'm stealing out here today is your face. You out of your fucking mind?
Oh.
This dude. My brakes are pulling back from people so I can whoosh. Woosha, not woosha. Woosha.
Woosha.
Tell you need a drink. Because she catches everybody. Somebody. Pause. Come on, drink.
Tamika, let me tell you something. I had my first sip of vodka like a week ago or 2 weeks. No, it was the end of September because it was the Beignet Fest. Baby, Tamika, I'm gonna have some vodka and Fran with you, soon.
Fran.
So,
Fran.
But no, believe it or not, my favorite movie, and the only reason my favorite movie because John would watch this shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
What is it?
Coming to America.
Boy, me and John got that one, dog.
Listen.
Chuck, that's Chuck movie. That's Chuck movie.
Listen.
Hey, and they both got Eddie Murphy, Chuck. They both got Eddie Murphy in it.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you one more. I'll give you one more. The Golden Child.
Ah.
Okay. But see, I am a cartoon lover. I love cartoon. I love being able to take the time and just be in the midst of all of what's happening. Although it's animated, it's The Lion King.
The Lion King, really?
Every song, every scene, you know, yeah.
Oh no, I can't hate on that though, cause boy, when Timon and Pumbaa get with Simba, when they like going through the jungle, boy,
what?
Just can't wait to be king.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to think about it like this, and it's so subliminal, but so real.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at all the cartoons, they're really depicted from somebody's real life as an adult that they wish they could have done as a child. And so they live it out in these cartoons because this kid was born into royalty, didn't know, had an uncle who hated on him because his dad had already given him the throne. You tried to kill him off and he still became the king, and he could have killed you and done everything to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but still show favor. So yeah.
So you're saying the symbol was black.
Sit a towel on the prison cow with some of this out on the prison
Pootie tang.
Yeah.
Tippy tie on the tippy toe.
Slip a coat on the Rizal and Nizal. Come on.
I'm gonna get 50 cents.
That's ladies man.
Oh, that's ladies man?
That's ladies man. That's the ladies man.
Listen.
Get 50 cents.
Now, I like music, so let's go to Talk to Me. Ralph Waldo Petey Green.
Oh boy, that's a hell of a movie right there, man.
Talk to Me. Yep. You said cartoon.
Have you seen Talk to Me? You gotta watch.
Oh, you need to watch it. Yeah,
you
gotta watch.
That's Eddie Murphy too.
Don Cheadle.
Harmony said no.
Don Cheadle. Yeah.
Harmony just said no. So
Yep. Now I know what cartoon I hate.
What?
My Little Pony. I want Jamie to hear this. When Jamie was little, Jamie would start My Little Pony over just to hear the damn song when it come on and be like, My Little Pony, My Little Pony. Then the shit would just keep playing, and then she would start it back over again just to hear the song. So you think about repetitiveness of My Little Pony. Won't watch nothing else, won't do nothing else, just play My Little Pony over and over again. I love Boys in the Hood.
Listen, yeah.
Hey, I like Cube. Everybody like a little Cube.
Never seen Talk to Me.
Oh, you gotta watch Talk to Me.
When y'all said Talk to Me, I went straight to Come and Talk to Me. I really wanna be you, girl. I went there. That's why.
What's the Eddie Murphy movie where he takes like this old building and makes like movies? It's recent, but it's like blaxploitation type of situation.
Oh, you talking about he played Peter Wheatstraw, Devin's son-in-law, baby. He played Dolomite.
Yeah.
Dolomite.
Thank you, Tamika. I know I wasn't the only one.
What? Yeah. Dolomite is my name. Like, that's the story of a brother winning right there.
Rudy Ray Moore, and he created a character called Dolomite.
There you go.
Way down in the jungle deep, the 6'5" monkey stepped on the lion's feet.
And I know the sayings.
There you go. You gotta watch.
You gotta watch Peter Wheatstraw, the Devil's son-in-law.
Yeah.
See, I guess like for me, like a lot of things were shunned. So even when I watched those movies, even like let me tell you, Coolie High.
Yeah.
Coolie High. That was one of them I enjoy watching. But when it comes to, I guess, like certain resolution of movies, I don't like to watch them. I mean, call me bougie, but it's just
because of certain resolution.
Yeah, because like those movies back in those days, they were kind of
okay.
Yeah, so it's like I got to sit through and watch. Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
I know. I'm just saying what it is.
I want to watch Dolomite Is My Name, like right now.
Hey, but watch some real Dolomite. When
Fresh
you
is
watch
one of
real
my favorite
Dolomite,
moves. What is
you're gonna see
Fresh?
that Eddie Murphy did a really good job of capturing
He
Dolomite.
did. He
Yeah,
definitely did.
he did. Ruder Ray Moe.
I guess I'm into the Denzel movies. Anything with
Oh yeah.
Denzel,
Yeah.
you can have me like glued. Like Equalizer, y'all go watch Equalizer
Yeah.
1, 2, and
Eagle Eye.
3. Like start.
I
I
wanted
started
to.
over just to watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
I like
all
Man
right.
on
So
Fire.
now we talked about movies. We talked about
Mm,
songs.
Yep.
mm.
Let's talk about your favorite go-to food. What is that go-to food that you know, that comfort food, you know, that is gonna soothe, you know, soothe it all for you? Give me some food.
Tamika say
That
Mexican
makes
for
me
her.
feel good. All right.
She say Mexican.
Come on.
I
Arriba.
I
I
like.
think,
Go ahead,
go
Chuck.
ahead, man. No. Go ahead.
It sounds crazy, but I like Thanksgiving. So
Okay.
I like dressing, greens, some
Y'all
yams.
heard that vibrato? Green.
Hey. Hey.
Greens.
That
Hey,
Yams.
was
I was country before country was cool. So I'm telling you, I,
Greens.
and and
that
and,
was a
and
green.
Chuck shared with us his grandma greens.
Oh boy.
Boy,
Green of Iowa.
them green.
Grandma greens.
Boy.
What? Yeah,
Indian food. Shout out to Rushi or
yeah,
Indian
man.
oven.
Give me some greens, some cornbread, and
Oh,
it's down.
Oh, come on, come on over to our world. Come on. Come on to
newly
the
We
converted.
can get you
Like,
some of them greens. We can get you
like
some of them greens,
yes.
some
so
yams,
Listen.
some.
she
I
just got
Go
back.
ahead.
look, Jamila, I'm vegan pesca, so I still do seafood. But baby, I would throw you some vegan baked macaroni, some greens, some yams, black eyed
Sis said
peas. I
newly converted. Like,
that girl said she been changed and converted. Don't hate on her.
Hey,
Hallelujah. Lift
what the
your
song
vegan.
said? I ain't going to do
They
it.
said I wouldn't make it. They
Uh-uh.
said I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
convert
be
today. They
Not that
said I
song.
wouldn't.
me
Oh.
today. They said I never amount
I know I've been changed because the what?
Look, look,
anything. I miss
look.
me. That's what she said.
Oh
When I saw the
my
comment, I knew Chuck was gonna say something. When I saw the comment,
God.
I said, "It's he."
Hey,
I'm
hey,
waiting. I'm
hold on.
waiting.
Hey,
I'm
here
waiting.
you go right here.
Listen.
You
Chuck,
know this,
Chuck,
man.
pull up my IG page. Pull up my IG page real quick. Go to my IG page and share the screen. My stories. I post Tracy. Tracy was um Tracy was preparing dinner tonight, and
Uh-huh.
I don't eat meat, but I did a video. And
Let's see.
Jamila, I would dedicate this to you because I don't eat meat, but I will say I would dedicate this video is for you. And let's go. Shout out to Sorrow Triumphant Pearl Anania. Happy birthday. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So sweet. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
Okay.
going.
Okay.
Keep going. Russell Baptiste, we love you. Keep going. Keep going. Right here. Right here. Turn the
I don't
volume up.
eat no meat, but I'm watching how she lay that meat. Ooh, she lay that meat nice. Impasta nice. That girl good.
That's meat.
So Jamila, that's for you. That's for you, Jamila.
I ain't okay, that's us.
Listen.
I don't eat no meat.
Tamika says she don't eat meat either. Come on, vegetarian, vegan lifestyle. Let's
That ain't what
go.
she said.
She said y'all terrible.
That is
Look, Jamila, I said, listen, I had to do it. Baby, let me tell you something. Coming over to this world is one of the best things that I have ever done in my life.
hello.
And I tried to start back eating meat, but my body just would not respond properly. But I will tell you, whenever, what you, Jamila, you in Jackson?
Jamila Kupa.
Where you at? Tamika, where you at?
Tamika in the A, I think.
Atlanta? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what we'll do is, what's up, Dr. Fred? Listen, y'all tune in next week. We got a fire round table of mental health professionals for the Mental Health Forum for this month. We have Dr. Fred and so many other great professionals that are going to be on with us next week. So make sure y'all tell your friends, your people, your cousins, and all of them.
Did we see this?
No.
That's
oh wow.
That's serious, man. She said, as the only person of color in her department, she often suffers from
black deprivation.
Yeah. So a mental health break is being around black folks.
Yeah, we love you, sis.
So look, I was in the so we
went on to the Looters weekend. There's gonna be a whole lot of colors out there.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. If you ever need to be around some black people and you need to get a coffee, I want you to go to the Starbucks on Northside Drive. It was those Negroes in there.
Yeah,
they made me smile.
There's a whole lot of noir. There's a whole lot of noir in there.
I said, baby, y'all made my coffee when I was drinking coffee. Baby, y'all made, and all I know, he can't. Girl, I did. I said, yeah, you did, baby.
It did. Since that was making my coffee. The manager's like sitting back here, and they're like, they just having this back and forth in the conversation and the discussion. The pilgrims in the room, I'm back there cracking up because I done complimented little sis on her shoes. She had on some fresh Jordan 4s. I'm talking about fresh. And then I started talking about, I remember I used to buy shoes for myself and I had fly shoes, but it was just this really chill conversation. But the greater conversation around the relationship between the manager or the shift lead and then the baristas behind the counter. Like they're producing the orders, but they're having so much fun, and they weren't policing themselves to talk a certain way. They were talking in the way that they would talk as though they were in the kitchen at home. And I found that so very enjoyable. Like just to be there, get my coffee, and then get on the road, and then get the boys, do the stuff that we do in the afternoons.
It's a lady that did the same thing Sunday. She came in and Jay and Matthew was going back and forth, and she told the lady, "Oh, my bad." She's like, "Well, you family, you've been here," and she's like, "I really," because she came from Baltimore, and she's like, "I really liked it," because she came back and bought like 6 brownies, right? And she's like, "I liked it." So like, y'all enjoy it. We talking and we know the product. We're talking to each other, and in that type of environment. What?
Sabir.
I thought I was muted.
What's Sabir do?
I'm sorry.
He said that Chuck just called the enveloping. That's what I call
the envelopians.
Envelopians.
I have never heard that. Sabir, is that your? Never mind.
His what do they call these things?
I would say his picture.
Just little collectibles.
You
know the little dogs that they
not anime.
It's an anime type of thing, right?
I'm not in that world, so I don't want to use the word wrong for anybody to be offended.
That'd be all right, because I don't know what the hell that is. I'm trying to figure it out.
His Funko Pop animation. Funko Pop
anime. See what I mean?
Yeah.
It's too much. We know cartoons and anime. That's it. Everything else is just, I don't know what it is. Cartoon, Looney Tune, Bug Bunny, anime was X-Men. That's it.
How do you make a Funko of yourself? Funko Pop yourself. That don't sound right.
And because I grew up I didn't say grew up, but from 17 on up, I spent a lot of time in the nonprofit world. And what I want folks to do, and especially in today's time, we mix people of color with black folks. And it's different because I don't care who you're in there with. in Mississippi, the Asian community, Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, are not dealing with the same thing that
Nope.
blacks are. So that stop looping us in, and for me, because I watched professors, one young white, one older Asian, give a black professor a hard time because he was explaining and talking about the different interaction with law enforcement. And this man is world renowned with all type of accolades, and because that didn't belong in their world, but they still consider them a minority depending on what situation they're in. So I wanted to bring some clarity. You black, and there might be other people, there might be some people of color in the room, but you always gonna be treated differently
Yep.
than someone that's of Asian descent, and and especially in the areas we in. So we stand out. We have a different thing, for us. So hey, you might be the only black person, because people of color, they might say, well, we hire people of color, where you got folks that identify with the white community, the Colombians or somebody else that consider themselves to be a part of a minority or people of color, but they identify they don't deal with the same strifes that black folks deal with. Are you
Yep.
going to create one of these things, Chuck?
That kind of look like me, huh? Getting there.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
What time is it? It's
I do want to
10:10.
say, listen,
Hello,
Ashe,
B.
Ashe to those numbers. I
That
do
does
want to
not look
say,
like you, Chuck.
no, it does. He got the square face like him.
Wow.
Chuck got, listen, everybody knows Chuck got a big ass head. We know that, and he knows that. That's Chuck.
What's up with that red tie though? This more me right here.
Bro, you look like you about to go to Easter at Cracker Barrel. No, for really, y'all tune in next week. Make sure y'all tune in next week because we are going to have a roundtable discussion of what's happening in our communities. And I love the way that you brought that up, Mac, about being black, people of color, and the associations that are often misconstrued just because of acronyms, if that makes sense. There's a new show, and Jamila, you made me think about it, on Hulu called The Other Black Girl. And it's about a black girl who is in thank you so much, Tamika. We appreciate you. We're about to jump off of here too. It's about a black girl working amongst envelopians. And
that sounds like a bootleg book of the Bible.
right.
Envelopian.
And she so you're already watching it. And then another sister is hired. I've only seen the preview of it. I want to really prepare myself mentally. Is it really good, Jamila, based on your life experiences of what you share with us tonight? Did you find that show to be relatable and also giving you a sense of calm, knowing that you have us and we're here for you? So we're gonna wait for her to give a comment on that, because she's watching that now. But it's called The Other Girl on Hulu. If anybody want to check it out, and it stars Sinclair Daniels, Ashley Murray, Billa Mae Young. Which Billa Mae is a cool lady. Like, I would say she was Fitz's wife on Scandal. I think that's the name of the show. And yeah, so Billa Mae, she the president. Yeah. She's such a cool lady. She could sing her ass off. Her boyfriend,
really?
Her boyfriend is a well-known percussionist, and we often do shows together here in the city.
Does that friend come with vodka? That friend? I said, does the friend come with vodka?
Oh, I missed it. Listen. See, I'm focused. I'm on that binaural. Don't mess up my binauration.
Oh,
I told you I got 21 more days. I'm doing this. I am doing this. So yeah,
do it then, because that's just how you feel.
Do it.
But Jamila, in the meantime, if you want to put your comment or just share with us, and we'll definitely continue this conversation, especially next week. And I'm pushing it for a reason, because I really want all of you to tune in, have your families tune in, because we need to break the stigmas of mental health awareness within our communities. And I'm glad you brought that up, Tamika, when you said that about the stigmas, because we talked about so much tonight of what mental health looks like. And then also, and I shared this again with my therapist, what I was afraid of when I needed to take my short-term disability was people saying, oh, we saw her, she was performing here, she was singing there, she was doing this. And she said, yeah, but that does not, no one can dictate what mental health looks like for you. And so it was so good to, have that comfort in knowing. So yeah, but other than that, I'm headed out to Fort Worth, Walton Beach, Florida for this women conference. I Am Her with Pastor Fran, City of Love, and these amazing women to just bring some healing and resilience to life and to encourage women. So you all can just follow my stories. You're going to see me posting about this women's conference. So wait, Jamila came back. She said the other Black girl is entertaining, but not exactly a depiction of my plight. In the show, there's 2 Black girls, and they seem to have a rivalry so far in competition to stand out to the pinks and envelopes. Beans.
Cool.
So
shout out to you. So I wonder what white folk call her.
Niggas.
Jamila, thank you.
And you know this, man. Lucky nigga. I was just finna get up in your ass.
Oh.
So.
And for the record, this is all water. But I got a Funko Pop now. Look at me. I got a Funko Pop. There we go.
I want to do one. Wait, I'm gonna do it, and I'll post it on later. Wait, where's the link? I saw the link. Wait, I'm going to do a
Funko.com. Funko.com.
Okay, I'm going to do my Funko, and I guess we're gonna head out. Make sure y'all that are tuning in, heading to Jackson, Mississippi this weekend.
Oh boy, turn the up.
I want to Funko Pop myself.
Funko Pop yourself. Funko Pop yourself.
Funko Pop myself.
I think y'all need a drink. I think that's a problem with y'all. Y'all need something to drink besides water.
Why?
Because y'all, this is how they act, ladies and gentlemen. This is how they act without alcohol. Just
Funko Pop. Oh, I got some thick thighs on my Funko Pop.
Thick thighs save lives.
And we do all day. All right, I love y'all. I gotta get on the road tomorrow. Y'all be blessed. Yes, Jackson State as well as Tougaloo this weekend.
Hey, buddy. I'm gonna tell you this. Don't call me after Thursday morning. Don't call me. If you ain't where I'm is, you ain't where I'm is. Hey, we'll see y'all next week. We'll report back with a lot of water on next Tuesday, because we're gonna keep the water going all weekend. We'll see y'all. Peace.